Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you turn on post notifications. Let's start off with the queen of rap, Nicki Minaj, because an A&R from Epic Records teases her comeback. So Fly Ty, who is an A&R at Epic Records, posted on his Instagram, "Just got off the phone with my sister Nicki Minaj. This move is about to be so big for Queens. We bringing it back to the drawing board. Call Web, then call Nitty, Queens, N-words." Now, this is giving me like mixtape vibes. When you said that we're bringing it back to the drawing board, this is giving me mixtape, come up DVD vibes. Now, if you guys remember, last year, I believe Nicki Minaj purchased the Come Up DVD. So I would not be shocked if it has anything to do with that. And then on top of that, Nicki Minaj is also working on her own label. Okay? Now, some people believe that she might be leaving Republic. I don't think that she can just leave yet unless she buys out her contract. She would have to buy out her contract or give Republic another album if she wants to leave. Okay? And to be quite honest, no shade, Republic ain't all that. I don't really care for Republic Records for Nicki Minaj because I don't feel like they give her that much of a push. They do give her radio, but they don't give her a lot of promotion. She does a lot of the promotion and marketing herself. I believe after Nicki finishes her contract with Republic Records, she should definitely go independent. Okay? Now, the only downside to that is she's not going to be getting radio play. Okay? So she going to have to work, 10 times harder for her songs to stay on the charts and stuff like that. But I just feel like you might as well, if you're not going to get a big push by your label. What's the point of them getting a piece of the pie and they're barely putting in the work? They give her radio play, but they don't market her as big as they do, the Taylor, the Chart Obsessed Queen, or Champagne Thickums, or the Ariana Grandes, or the Weekends. Like, they all have bigger budgets than Nicki Minaj. And I don't feel like that's fair. So I feel like you might as well just go independent. I don't think Epic Records would be a good fit for her. Okay? She would have to buy out her contract to go over there anyway. But with that being said, I would not be shocked if this has anything to do with the Come Up DVD and, her label, okay? Because I know she bought the Come Up DVD and she plans on helping independent and underground artists, okay? So she's trying to bring it back for the people in her area, her community, and that's Queens. I also wouldn't be shocked if Nicki was working on her own mixtape, okay? Even though we need an album. I don't want no more mixtapes. I don't want any more, old mixtapes, going on streaming platforms. I want the Nicki album. Kash Doll. She talks about Cardi B, Nicki, D0JA, Megan, Sweetie in a recent interview.
I could be humble, but I'm not discrediting myself. I know that, when I started rapping, there was no other. It was Nicki and the girl, the women before, and me and Dej kind of popped off around the same time. Mm. When she did Try Me, I was already on Tinashe 2-on all over the radio. Mm. You know what I mean? So, and I did music a year before that, but of course it took time to blow up. However, we were out at the same time. She just went mainstream really fast, and I was still grinding. Yeah. But it wasn't Cardi, the City Girls, Megan, Sweetie. I was out before all that started rising. Not even just Detroit, but just period. So I was around for a very long time. Mm. I've been doing it for a long time.
So a lot of fans felt like Kash Doll is jealous of those ladies that she named because she never popped off, especially in the mainstream world, like the others have. Okay, even Sweetie, she was popping at one moment in time, but then the general public realize how untalented she is, okay? But I don't really feel like Kash Doll is jealous. I think that she probably feels some type of way about the industry looking over her, okay, for these other female rappers like the Cardis, the Megs, the Sweeties, okay? And I don't think Kash Doll will ever happen. No shade. I mean, Kash Doll can pretend like she's 23 or 26 when we already know that she's 39. And the industry is about ageism, unfortunately. You know, the industry, they will push you out when you get a certain age. And then on top of that, she's, dark skin, brown skin, whatever you want to call it. And they already have their brown skin girl that they are pushing. And she's not even selling like the other girls. And that's Meg. Okay? And if we're talking about the golden brown skin girl in R&B, it's SZA. Meg don't even sell like Cardi, Nicki, or Doja Cat. To be quite honest, not even close. Traumazine, no shade, flopped. Okay? Because of you guys, don't get mad at me. And so with that being said, the industry, they are colorist. They don't push a lot of brown skin female rappers or artists. So I don't think Kash Doll will ever happen. I think she missed her mark. But, I'm not going to say she's not talented. I just don't get into her music. Moving on to Rihanna. So fans are calling Rihanna out for being a baby mama again, having 2 children by A$AP the colorist and no wedding ring. My whole thing with that is, why don't you guys call out Kylie and Khloe Kardashian, who have 2 children and no wedding ring, okay? Why don't you call out Lauren London? Nipsey never married her. Wayne never married her. She got 2 baby daddies. Why are you guys only calling out Rihanna when she is the richest one? That makes no sense. Okay? Now, do I feel like Rihanna wants to get married? Absolutely. But we got to understand the circumstances that she has with A$AP the colorist. One, he's still beating a case. Okay? He's facing 9 years in jail for allegedly shooting somebody. Okay? Also, he don't really got money like that. Okay? So Rihanna has to protect her assets. Okay? I think she'd rather have children than a marriage. But to me, a marriage is easier to get out of than having children with somebody. When you have children with somebody, you stuck with them for your whole life, even past 18 years. Okay? They always gonna be around. And then, like when you have a marriage, if you get a really good prenup, you can get out quickly. Now, if her and A$AP the colorist split, he can get child support. Hypothetically, so you still gonna have to pay this man. So I don't think it's easier than having children. I think that Rihanna is looking at the circumstances, like he might go to jail. I don't think he'll get much jail time, but he might go to jail. He's facing charges. He don't really got money like that. I'm the breadwinner. So that's probably how she's looking at it. But I do feel like in the future, Rihanna will eventually get married. Okay? Moving on to Doja Cat and Iggy. So Iggy wants to work with Doja Cat. How would you guys feel about that collaboration? I would not care for that collaboration. I know you guys pretend to support Iggy, even though you guys allowed her to retire because she wasn't selling no music while she went independent. I think Doja Cat could collaborate with better people. And if it's not SZA, Nicki Minaj, I really don't care about it. Okay, Doja Cat can keep her collaborations if it's not those 2 artists. Anybody else, I really don't care about. Possibly a Normani collaboration. I will be in tune for that. But other than that, no. Moving on from that, fans are calling Bia out for allegedly copying Ice Spice flow. Take a listen.
What do you mean when you give me your word? I will not future the beers and hers. I cannot bend on the things I deserve. You tell me riding outside of luck, weighing me down with your baggage up. Don't have me turning my savage up. I don't care what is mad at us. Keeping it real. You got some trauma, I think you should heal.
So a lot of fans are saying that she's copying Ice Spice flow. But Bia been out way longer than Ice Spice, and she already sounded like that, in my opinion. I feel like Bia always had a very soft-spoken flow. Y'all was calling it boring, but y'all eat it up when Ice Spice does it. But I don't think that Bia is copying Ice Spice. But what would be a good chess move if she gets Ice Spice on the song? that would be a really good chess move and possibly bring Bia back on the charts because she hasn't been popping since the Whole Lot of Money remix. And I think Bia is very talented. But the problem with Bia is that, she's not consistent. Okay, so I feel like she might need, Ice Spice to bring her back on the charts, and they definitely should collaborate. But Bia's been doing that flow. I don't think she's copying Ice Spice. She always been soft-spoken like that. Moving on to Scratch Off, she got 2 more collaborations with female rappers. Let me know how you guys feel about it. To me personally, I don't really feel like Scratch Off's music career could be safe. I think that is pretty much over for her, and there's really no shade. So, Queen B, 31 shows from the Renaissance Tour has sold out. So, congratulations to Queen B. I think she only doing like 40-something shows or 50-something shows. She's not doing a lot. So, with that being said, congratulations to Queen B. That's why these hoes are really mad, because Queen B, 20 years in the game, doing stadium tours and selling out. Okay? That's why people are jealous of Queen B. Okay? Because at the end of the day, she's still winning. So, let me know if you guys got your tickets to the Renaissance Tour, if you guys will be checking out the Renaissance Tour. I love Queen B, but I'm not giving her no $3,000. Sorry. Or $1,000 for floor seats. Absolutely not. So, anyway, check out my Patreon. I got some new videos. Link will be in description. And I will see you guys in the next video. Have an amazing day.